And over the weekend, Microwave Girl and that gal, they were both in a tournament, like a local tournament. And this kid, first tournament after losing her dad, bowled a 300. I shit you not. 18-year-old girl, just lost her dad, bowls her first 300. It was like, she told me that and I just about burst into tears. Like, good for her. Because that had to have been just like a thanks pop moment.
I could eat a horse.
Could ya?
Let's stay in a lot because I love horses.
What am I looking for here? I don't remember. Maybe I was looking for a light source. I don't know. And for those who don't know bowling, a 300 is a perfect game. That is... Well, that is 10, 11, 12 strikes in a row. But out of the leagues, everyone didn't really appreciate his boisterous loudness during frames. Week afterwards, the day my team just blew the number 1 out of the water by 100 points. We're called Struck by Luck. Hell yeah. It's funny, because we haven't had him thrown out, but we have 1 or 2 people similar to that. And I gotta say, if you manage to be so loud that you are disruptive in a bowling alley, that's when you know that nobody fucking likes you. Like, you are too loud in a bowling alley. Everyone is boisterous at a bowling alley. Everyone's drinking. There's loud noises. Pins flying. Bowling balls crashing. And you manage to be too loud? Yeah, everyone fucking hates you if you're that guy. Or even then, it's like, it's just the people that will like shout shit. They get too invested in the kind of friendly banter that they go so far as to genuinely sabotage people. We had one of those that was kind of just picking on people on our team whenever they rolled anything, especially 5 pins, right? But it got to the point where it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you are actively screwing people up now when they're throwing their balls. Get it? You think that you're hot shit, you think that you're funny, and it's all friendly competition and everything, but now you're really actually screwing people up. This one should be better than the scarf. Yeah, perfect. How you doing, Flake? Well, and there's so much that, like, with, especially if it's like USB-C sanctioned, there's things that you can really, like, be an ass about. You know? I mean, for the most part, so, like, good example. You've got, like, a 7 or a 10 pin, and you gutter it, but at the last minute your ball bounces out of the gutter and, like, comes back and hits the pin. Happens all the time, and it doesn't count because your ball had been in the gutter. The ball should have stayed in the gutter, and therefore it should have been a gutter ball. But it's going to register in the machine as you hitting the pin and picking up a spare, right? Well, I've never seen an adult in our, you know, fun little beer league not change their own score or ask someone else to change their score when that happens. Right? That's what the pin chaser's for, yeah. But I mean, there are those kind of little, like, technical things that if someone decides to actually be a douchebag and, like, distract people and be disruptive and stuff, you can genuinely, like, screw your own team over Because someone could decide to, like, follow through on that, you know? Like, yeah, you're being a problem. And so we get to re-bowl or, you know, whatever. We're doing good today! What's up, Steely? Yeah, Tiger and I got the RAM replaced. Turns out I did have 32 gigs. And now I have 64. And brand new RAM sticks. And then, Tiger decided to take my old ones and add them into his PC. And almost immediately his PC booted up as having an error. So we decided, yeah, it was the RAM. And that means that we fixed it. Unless it was a total happenstance. That indicated to me that the RAM sticks were indeed the problem. We all knew, but the league called a meeting. We knew it was going to happen. Yeah. Alien League rules wouldn't allow us to eject him alone. We didn't ask for it. 10 other teams did. Yeah. 5 of 10, yeah. Move one out here if the lanes are warped. Oh, yeah. That's a pain. Well, the re-image rebuild of a machine usually eliminates a software issue. And points too hard. Yep. And that's kind of where we was at. Seems to be doing great. I mean, as far as I can tell, like, I could show you guys. No, I meant to pause. But, like, if I were to go into, what was it? My images. Like this. It should do it. But, like, opening this up, look how fast those thumbnails loaded. That did not happen that quickly at all prior to the new RAM. And it could be just because it's twice the RAM, but I mean 32 gigs should have done largely the same thing, I feel. So that alone indicated to me that there was some sort of bump in the road was removed. Did find that on HP Center to support. There's a section to find your serial number. It'll tell you if you have an HP specific updates. Oh, I do need to look at that. That's for sure. I'm glad you reminded me. A fish tank inside a PC. Not a recipe for disaster at all. We did replace the cooling system too. He went and got me a fancy little all-in-one thing and installed it for me, and it certainly looks pretty. Still no pry bar. I mean, those I wouldn't be surprised just because, you know, they're an interesting shape and would be interesting fish tanks. I assume this is not making them into fish tanks that still operate as PCs, though, right? SSD startup was used to waiting 4 to 7 minutes depending on how Windows felt that day. 20 seconds or less and everything but Steam's loaded. Yeah, it makes a massive difference. For sure. And I can even feel it now, like, if anybody remembers, I was having frame issues indoors with this game too. This is the first time I've booted up The Long Dark since installing the new RAM, and it's running like a dream. Oh. Whetstones are trying to be sneaky for me. Algae powered? Bro, what? Oh, so here's the other thing to worry about. I do want to check Winding River for a bedroll, but there will be 2 wolves, not 1, if I remember correctly. What's up, Malcolm? God, yeah, this is just so nice. It's just so nice. It is late at night, but I'm hoping we'll have a little bit of like residual heat from the day that... I don't know if he's barking at me or the bun. I'm hoping it's the bun, but we're gonna go see about a bedroll. And if not, we'll come right back up here. No, it's wild. I mean, when I first switched just to a new monitor for the sake of higher frame rate, I was like, I can't go back. And I know there's a certain, like, frame rate that, you know, after a certain point, it's not actually perceptible to the human eye, but wherever it was, I was below that. and then I became above it. Alright. I want to get up to this guy and have a snack. Did I drop all I hope I dropped all that meat. Yeah, I did. Okay. I need to get a torch out. I'm gonna do this. Sickness will cause you pain while sitting and moving. Got some meds and Subnautica below 0 off by 50%. Oh, I might have to look into that because it's kind of on my short list of games to try.
Oh yeah.
Very, very
That's a
soon.
good one.
Hold on 1 second. Oh. I forgot. I don't really have firewood. Do I have... I've got teas that I can warm up at minimum, but... It's not all that cold out here right now. No. So many sticks I can break up. Oh my god, you guys hear that echo? That's just nutty.